was playing down in Muscle Shoals, where they laid egg down, God rest his soul. Southern Rock Mountain.
Hi, I'm Tyra.
And I'm Sarah. And this is All The Things. Every week we hang out with musicians, creatives, and artists from the Shoals and beyond.
We talk about their music, their process, and anything else that comes up on the couch. And every time I say that, I have this little,
Yeah.
you know, don't know why. But anyways, today we have Ty Wilson.
Ty Wilson.
From all the way from Canada.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Canada.
Yes.
Really up there.
Yes.
He just taught us something too today.
Yeah.
Unique
New York.
Nope. Unique New York.
Unique New York.
He's
Unique
trying to
New
warm
York.
up our vocals
Yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah. I actually have a theater background as well. So that's a theater thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unique New York, and then red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
You gotta say it a little bit faster.
Because it'll get your it'll get your mouth going, so you can talk. And
It just kind of makes
feel-
my brain shut down, to be honest.
I'm like, nope, can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm out.
All right, Ty. Well, we are so happy that you're on the show with
Yes.
us today. You came down here to write some songs.
I did.
Yeah. Now, it sounds like you've been working with a lot of cool people from the area.
For sure.
Yeah. So give
We've
us a
seen
list.
some stories.
Yeah, give us a list. Yeah, we've seen your stories.
I mean, I started coming down here. So 6 months ago, I got hooked. I mean, my buddy Jay Took moved here from Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay.
He moved here about a year ago, and we had worked together in the past, and he had always talked about Muscle Shoals, and I knew about Muscle Shoals from the history and music and all that stuff. And so when he moved down here, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to come down and write some songs.
Yeah.
And so came down here, back in the spring, and then here again, was lucky enough to write with James Blanc,
Yes.
Jimbo Hart, who's awesome too.
Yeah.
And we've kind of just been working from that, and trying to figure out where I'm going to record.
Yeah.
my
So
next record.
when you were here in the spring, is that when you wrote Alabama Way?
No. So Alabama Way I put out in the summertime. That was actually recorded a couple of years back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because
and-
for our listeners, Alabama Way is our theme song
It's
for
like
the
an
podcast.
opening.
This is our theme song, guys.
Yeah.
So that's,
this is and I was super happy that you guys picked that
Yeah.
up to
Yes.
use, because that was kind of like it was this awesome song that really this is the perfect use for it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
so I'm
But you
glad.
wrote that song a few years ago.
So I'm gonna become honest. I didn't write that song.
Oh, okay.
I recorded it. So Charlie Argo, who's from Alabama, Blue Foley, and Justin. There's one other writer that was on it.
Yeah.
And when I was putting my record together a couple of years ago, to go down to Houston to record, I write the majority of my songs, or I'm a co-writer on it, but there was a couple songs that we wanted pitched. And
Yeah.
so, for song or artists, people pitch songs. I've written with Charlie before, and so he had this whole list of songs for me to go through if I wanted one, and I stumbled across this acoustic demo of Alabama Way.
Ooh, I'd like to hear the acoustic.
And so, and it's, I think I can show you. After.
Yeah.
This acoustic demo of Alabama Way, and within the first, I was looking for this blues rock,
Yeah.
Swampy
That's your voice.
thing. It's and that was what I needed. And so I heard it and was like, within 10 seconds, I'm like, I'm recording this song.
yeah.
And
It's a cool song.
yeah. And so Jay and I was like, I want to record this one. Is it cool? Like, is Charlie cool with that? And he's, yeah, of course. And so we got together on putting the arrangement together, and kind of like built it from this acoustic to what it is now.
Yeah.
And I'm super. It's one of my favorite, personally, one of my favorite songs. I don't do a lot of outside rights. I don't record a lot of other people's tunes. So when I do, it has to like make sense and be special. So it's one that I genuinely love. And
well, you can tell that you love it, like just from listening to the song. It's like you get into it, and you like there's a groundedness about it, and I just love it.
100%. I've always felt like the South is kind of where a part of my soul belongs, and so it kind of encapsulated all that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you keep saying Jay, and we had coffee with you guys yesterday, and something that I thought was really cool, and we had talked about it, is we were talking about your tattoos.
Yeah.
And how, ironically, you have a tattoo of Jay's band
before
you even met him and started working with him.
Yeah, so maybe I'm manifesting.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
you
like
totally
That's what we were
manifested.
talking about. We were like, man, he manifested through the art on his arm to like get to where you're at right now. So do you kind of feel like as a musician, your life has been kind of aligned like that?
So, I mean, to get into the weeds a little bit, I've had an interesting life, and there was a lot of struggles coming out of COVID and stuff like that. And I mean, I think that from 5 years ago till now, there's definitely been some manifest, for lack of a better word, some manifesting or something like that. Because intention work. Because 5 years ago, I was not on this path. I wasn't even putting out music.
Yeah, I mean, tell us what you were doing before that.
Yeah, so I mean, I was selling trailers for like trailer parks and stuff like that.
Right.
Resort.
Okay.
I was 310 pounds.
Wow.
I had substance abuse and drinking problem.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And this, like, everything shut down, and I lost my job at that point.
Right.
And there was this whole uncertainty of like,
what was next?
What am I going to do? And so at that point, I hadn't written songs in probably like 6-7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went, let's try and do something good with this. There was like 6 months of COVID where I, especially in Canada, I know you guys weren't as affected down here, but like everything was shut down.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we were for a minute.
Were you?
For a second, but it was definitely hardcore there.
Back home, it was like, everything was shut down.
Right.
And so I ended up drinking more for that 6 months and just basically fell into a really deep depression and all that stuff. And finally it got to a point where my 30th birthday, my parents came and like checked on me to make sure that I hadn't like done something to myself. It was dark for a minute. And so finally I kind of like had enough of that and decided I needed to get sober. And so I quit drinking and wanted to get healthy again. I played sports. I did all this kind of stuff when I was growing up and was always fairly healthy. And so I didn't feel like I was me anymore in that present condition. So started working out, I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
And naturally, as that progression happened, music started coming back to me. And I started like naturally writing more and more and more. And so within a few months, I had a couple songs, and then I had a producer back in Canada kind of reach out and be like, hey man, I don't know if you're doing, I just randomly had some, he found something of mine and said, I don't know if you're doing music anymore, but I think that there's like more for you to say. And I don't think you're done yet. And so I had
just need that little push of encouragement.
That was it. Yeah. And so I had a meeting with him, and he's like, listen, I think you're really talented, and I think you should keep pursuing this. And so I got together with him and put out some singles, and luckily that was in 2022. And they got picked up by Sirius XM in Canada.
Oh, that's cool.
In Canada, like my first single was picked up on XM radio in Canada.
Holy
had
cannoli.
some medium record play. So I and from there I've just kept building my career again and doing this country thing.
And you were clear-minded. Your health was in mind.
Yes. And I ended up losing close to 100 pounds at that point.
Yes.
Put a couple LBs back on, but I'm still down quite a bit.
Oh, well, we struggle with that constantly.
You get
up and
comfortable.
down.
You go really low, and then it
fine.
kind of gets to that point where it's like, this isn't sustainable for me anymore.
So to backtrack a little bit, because you were like, I hadn't wrote songs in about 7 or 8 years before 2020, and so tell us a little bit how you grew up. I know yesterday during coffee you told us a really cool story. So kind of tell us about your childhood. And how
so to go all the way back.
All the way back.
So my grandmother was a country singer. She in like the late 50s, early 60s. She had her own TV show called Kawartha Junction, I believe. It was something Junction. Kawartha Junction, I think is what it was. But she would open for any of like the big acts that would come through Peterborough. So she's open for Johnny Cash and I think Marty Stewart and a few others. She came from, a really Celtic, like Irish Celtic background. They had a family band, all the brothers and sisters, everybody played. She sang with Patsy Cline. And so she was someone I was really close to growing up.
Yeah.
I spent all my summers with my grandparents. They owned a resort just south of Peterborough. Mm-hmm. And so she got me my first guitar when I was 10. And kind of she was the one that encouraged and fostered me to play music. And so kind of grew from there, and then I went through my rebellious emo phase.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't school. We all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have lots of emo stories.
I saw Linkin Park on your album. Yes.
Linkin Park and grunge and that stuff. Yes. And so I screamed in bands in high school and started writing that music.
Yeah.
And then moving into college, I kind of started doing more solo acoustic things. That band broke up, and I was devastated. I'd put so much work into it.
Oh.
And so I was like, I'm never going to be in a band again. I'm just going to do my own
stuff. Do your own, solo.
Yeah. And so I did that. I did the whole solo thing and started from there. And I got signed by a record label called Vic Park in Toronto when I was 22. Wow. I spent a couple of years doing studio writing there.
Okay. So you had quick success right off the bat.
I mean,
technically.
Technically, yeah. But so the EP that we put out flopped completely.
I was like,
it flopped completely. There was another band on that label called Neverest, and they had a few like gold records in Canada and that stuff. And I was like the second guy of that, but that was kind of at the tail end of their career. And so when they kind of disbanded, the record label disbanded, and I fell in with that. And so again, from there, I kind of I got into this deep depression. That was like two musical projects that I had been a part of that had fell apart really hard. And so I was like, man, I think I'm just done with this.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're like 22, 23.
I was 25.
25.
Yeah. 24. Yeah. So 25 basically. And so I was like, I'm just gonna work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. Maybe I'll play.
I'm just gonna be normal.
I'm just gonna be normal. I'm just gonna be a normal person. I'm not gonna do this.
And we all
to
know how that
anymore.
doesn't work for creatives.
No, it
yeah. And so there was, I moved to BC for a couple of years. Started, finding myself there a little bit.
Yeah.
On Vancouver Island, a city called Victoria, and started playing like some open mics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And busking, which was a lot of fun. Me and my buddy, if we needed bar money, like we would just go and busk on the side.
What the heck
is busking? Busking is playing money on the street for money. Or playing music on the street for money.
So people busk all the time in Nashville.
Yeah. So you find
busking.
So you had like your guitar
it's open for you throw money in?
Yeah, so we would go down, there was a big alley or walkway near downtown Victoria, like by the bars.
Yeah.
And so we would go, and he would bring his cajon, and I'd have my guitar, and we'd put it's so the box that you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Got it. This sounds like a show.
Yeah, we would put on this like show on the side of the road while people were coming out of the bars, and
it's called
and get beer money. Yeah, it's called busking.
Tyra, should we busk in downtown Florence?
Like they want to.
We could just sit there and talk, and they could just throw money at us.
I think that's what we do now, right?
It might work. I mean,
that's what we're trying to do.
But now we got a name for it.
Busking.
Hey, we're gonna go busking.
We're gonna
tonight.
busk on Court Street. So people think we're hooking or something. If we
maybe, just bring an instrument
show
with
a little skin, Give
me the drum. Yeah. The
hilarious.
I like all these words.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah. I like them busking.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was giving you guys
I'm sure I've heard it before.
Yellow leather, red what?
No.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Well, and you said too that you had a theater background. So when did all that happen?
So I had a minor in theater.
That's what you went to school for.
Yeah, that's what I had a major in history and a minor in theater.
Okay.
I've lived a very I had
diverse
life. I had a lot of interests, and I had sides of my family that so like my dad was a really great hockey player, so I played. I was on skates at 2 years old and did that. But I also had this artistic side. So in high school, they called me an emo-jock. The emo jock is what they.
All these words blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Wait, an emo?
Yeah, I was like
I was an emo
and the linebacker on the football team, and then I also screamed in a metal band. So
I did the same thing. I did track and I was in cheerleading, but I was pissed about it. I was very emo.
I danced and was mad.
Yeah, we're listening to Linkin Park and we're cheering for the football team. Like, what are we doing?
It was a lot of.
It's a confusing time.
Yeah, it really was.
Life, right?
Wow,
you're
trying to I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I acted and did all those things, but I my last stage performance was like 2012. I was at the end of university.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like I'm like this music is more my thing. I'm gonna focus on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so was in Victoria. Got offered a job back home again, and decided to move back. And I was managing trailer parks and selling trailers at trailer parks.
Yeah.
And that led into to COVID. And where we are now.
Okay. So. Yeah. So then, so 2022 is when you had a few things come out and stuff. And so you've just been kind of trucking along since. You've been on your sobriety journey.
Yeah. So I did when I first quit in 2021, so I did a year of sobriety. That was my goal at that time, was like, I'm going to do a year of sobriety.
Yeah.
Year no booze. So at the end of that year, I was like, I think I've got this under control. I'm going to start drinking again. and so
famous last words of a fool.
I don't know why that was funny when you said that. Like,
because we laugh at inappropriate things.
Oh no, it's appropriate. Trust me.
I got this under control. I'm going to do this again.
No, I'm good. Like that wasn't my problem. It was all the trauma.
Yeah.
So I started drinking it, and that was fine for like 6 to 8 months. I was like, I got this. I'm, a couple drinks here and there. I'm fine. And then like some things in life started going sideways again, and slowly but surely I started slipping back into heavier drinking. And so by April of 2023, April of 2023, it was like, no, I need to.
You gotta stop.
I'm done now. So that my dry date is April 16th, 2023. And
how would it was writing being sober as like compared to?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a great question. I thought I was going to be screwed. For lack of a better term. I didn't think I would be able to. But then again, I wasn't writing anyway. So it's not like it was like this, big creative thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had writer's block in my mind at that time that it wasn't working out.
Yeah.
And sobriety actually is what like triggered the writing process back again. I was writing some of my best music about that transition or about the person I was while I wasn't sober.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs that came out of that. Another Day, Another Pour, which is actually is the song that got me into the U.S. To be able to play some music that randomly there was some stations in Texas East Texas that started playing it, and I had some folks reach out and bring me down there to play some shows. And
you definitely have an East Texas voice. For sure. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a compliment. Yeah.
Well, like a soulful. I like it. I like the voice. She was like, "Hey, you gotta listen to this guy," and I'm like, "Oh, I like that voice."
Yeah, the voice is very grounded. Yeah. No accent, really.
No,
when you sing.
That's something that I mean, I didn't want to be inauthentic. There's a lot of people that are in country music that will put on that twang and pretend like they have a Southern accent, even though they don't. And I didn't want to be that guy. It's like, this is the way I sing. The music is still country enough, but it's going to be rock country. It's going to be how I sing, and I'm not putting on an accent to do that.
Yeah.
And so that was a conscious decision I made, and I mean it's gone all right for me. So there's a song called The Last Sip that I put out that's literally about my last night drinking alcohol. The last night I drank, me and my partner, fiance now, but it was like I was on a weekend bender, and it was the Sunday, and she's like, I think we're like, you're putting at jeopardy all these things that have gone so well for you recently. And so I'm like, okay, cool. This is my last night. And so I drank everything I had left in the house that night. It was like one last hurrah. I was like, all right, cool. I had
How did you feel the next day?
Half a bottle of whiskey. Like total can we swear on this?
Yeah.
Okay, like
shit.
total shit.
Yeah.
I felt horrible.
Yeah.
But also, a renewed knowledge of like, I'm done now.
Yeah.
Like this is
the universe is kind of telling you, you got to stay on this path and you got to stay aligned, or it's not going to work for you.
It has nudged me and told me a lot of things. during that time for sure. It's kind of interesting how you start seeing things happening around you, and so I've tried to tune in and listen more, and be aware of those things happening, and I mean it's been a great road. I mean, it's tough, but it's one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah. And in this industry, I guess it's hard because you're exposed to a lot of things. You know, people have parties, there's wine, there's, you know, champagne, there's, you know, so people who are on that journey, it might be a little hard for them, but I think we
just have to be
talked
very
to
disciplined.
a lot of people who have, are, you know, currently on the same journey.
Yeah. No, it seems to be a collective shift where everyone's wanting to, especially as an artist or creative, I've seen it just with clients or friends of mine who they did the whole creative process while inebriated, while on drugs, while doing that. And I think it was like an experiment in their head almost. Like, what did I act like, or what did I feel, or what creatively came up in that process of being drunk or on drugs or something. And now they're trying the other way. They're going, the pendulum has swung now to what can I do while sober? And I think a lot of creatives are surprising themselves
of what they can
accomplish soberly. And so it's a whole collective thing that's happened actually since COVID.
Yeah.
100%. There is a lot of people getting sober.
Yeah.
I love to see that.
Yeah.
And it becomes a bit of a superpower, especially in this industry, because all of a sudden, you know, you don't have the hangovers and you're on time to all your performances and you're good at your admin and you're you can do all of these jobs that you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're not ruining your voice. You're not, it's you're not making a fool of yourself at parties or bars or getting kicked out. You know, all those things compound, and especially over the years, you start to be someone that people can depend on and rely on, and
that feels good.
Become a voice for people that are struggling, and that's one of the nice things is that I do have a lot of people that look at me and go, if he can do it, then I should be able to, because I was pretty wild at times, so it was I mean, it's all in perspective and how you look at things.
I've had a few of my brothers that have gone through this, and they're successful being sober.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
You remind me of my brother.
Yeah.
One of them.
Hopefully that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's good. All of our brothers are great.
Yeah. I have 6 brothers and 1 sister.
Yeah. Do you have siblings?
I do. I have a little sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
is she in the music industry too?
No, she doesn't.
What does she do?
The music industry is very strange in my family because it was like my grandmother.
You grew up with it.
Yeah. I grew up with it. My sister started playing fiddle when she was, younger, never kept up with it. And that was kind of like, I had some cousins that also did that.
Yeah.
Nobody ever,
so are you the only one that's like?
I'm the only one that was stupid enough to keep going this long. Yeah.
But it's paying off.
It's paying off. It is paying off now. It took a long time. There was a lot of iffy points at that time. But Janelle is her name. She works with group homes in Oshawa, Ontario.
Okay.
So people with disabilities and stuff like that. She's one of the administrators who sets up their living apartments and all those kind of things. So she's got a great job and is great back home.
Well, it sounds like your family's very caring and empathetic.
I came from a very lovely, like really healthy home background with parents who are very loving and supportive, and
that's amazing.
And so I mean it's been great that way.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we brought this Jenga game today, and I did want to maybe play around, all
right,
to loosen up.
We'll
our
let
back.
You go first.
So let me go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's.
Okay, so while you do that, tell us. Let's see, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal. I mean, I think. Come on now. I'm gonna go with. I have a really large bear tattooed on my back, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, why?
We love bears.
Yes.
We love it.
Where did the bear come from?
So this is gonna woo in ways, but I know you do Reiki, so this is all right.
Yeah,
so
nothing's
we're all woo here.
Yeah.
It is okay.
I'll get this out of the way
Here,
for you.
let me do my turn. But keep telling us about your bear.
My spirit totems are a bear, a wolf, and a dove.
Oh,
so
I love it.
I have a wolf and a bear and a dove on me.
Wow. See, I did a totem once a long time ago, and they said something. I was like a panther, and I was like, that's nice, But I don't think I've integrated that yet.
I think I'm just, that Chinese symbol thing. I think I'm a pig or something. So we're not gonna. I don't really.
If we're going Chinese, I'm a horse. It's all right.
Yeah. Oh, the year of the horse
Year of the
is
horse,
next year.
Yes. Yeah, that's my year. Then.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Am I a pig? I'm gonna have to look that up. I think I'm a pig.
Tyra, you are a pig. In 1983? Oh yeah, you're a pig.
Okay.
That's why we get along. I'm a tiger.
Oh,
yeah.
How do pig and tigers?
I don't know. I just read that we get along and we cuddle and stuff and like we just do that. Whose turn is it?
We've never cuddled.
Is it my turn?
I think it's Tyra's.
I just went.
You just went. Okay, it's my turn.
So you have a bear tattooed on your back.
I do. Yeah, a very large one, and I don't.
Oh, you're going outside. Oh, you're dangerous.
I'm living dangerously today.
Yes. I am not.
All right. What's another question that we can ask while I'm concentrating? I'm just going to take it easy.
Why don't I ask you, what brought you here from Texas?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, my husband at the time, he's passed away now, but he moved our entire family here, and I had never even heard of Muscle Shoals. Right. And so when he's like, yeah, I got this job in Muscle Shoals, I was like, Muscle Shoals? I was like, well, this doesn't make any sense. But when we got here and I saw the river, I just fell in love.
Yeah.
And the parks here are beautiful for kids. And it's just so creative. Like there's all these creative here, and I, do Reiki, and so I just felt like it was a more comfortable environment to work here than in Dallas.
Than Dallas. So you're from Dallas.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm from Dallas, and so it's just kind of hustle and bustle there, and it's just a lot more calm here. And I'm sure that's what you think too when you come here. Like as a creative, like you're able to kind of like think more clearly here. That's what I always hear. Oh, Tyra!
I was waiting for it. I knew when you went for that piece, I was like, oh no.
This is what happens when I live life on that. Okay. What brought me here?
Yeah, what brought
Oh, I love Eric. Okay.
I know you love Aerosmith.
But yeah, so I've been here for 6 years now. She's lived here.
Bump that up. Cody, up top.
She's lived here her whole life, though.
Yeah, I did live in Detroit for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then lived in New Orleans for 1.
How was that?
It's New Orleans.
You know what? I have a confession. One time we had drinks, and I said the French Quarter in confusion of the Canada French. What was that again?
Québécois?
Yeah. I said the French Quarter instead.
Well,
and I was so confused.
If you're going with history, it's the same type of Cajun people are French Canadian Acadian people.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I was right.
You were
right.
In a roundabout way.
Yeah. In a roundabout way. Yes.
Okay, so we have a question that we ask everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Are you
ready?
Yes.
I think I'm going to change mine up.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Not the question. I'm not changing the question. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you were a stripper, what would your song be?
Change by Deftones.
Okay.
Didn't you literally just listen to that song yesterday?
Entombed.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
By the Deftones. That was one of my stripper songs, a few episodes
When you were a stripper?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I hung up my heels for a microphone. No, I'm joking. Love Deftones. Yeah. Love the Deftones. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, what was yours? Or what would yours be?
What was yours? I'm going to ask you first.
Well, before you guys got here, I was like, I think today I want my stripper song to be I Love Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
But the Britney...
Joan Jett?
Oh, the Britney Spears version.
Okay.
Because it just seems a little wilder and crazier. Like more, like a little more mental,
Yeah.
I like that.
Like that a little better.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
A little 2007.
Yeah, a little bit 2007. So yeah, I think that'll be my stripper song for this episode.
Okay. So I was tossing up between 2.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to do the one... okay. It's going to be very theatrical. It's going to be very slow. It's going to be, we're going to sing it.
Oh, we are going to sing it. Okay. Okay. This one. Ready?
So do you like the Spice Girls?
Oh, I mean, because I had a little sister, they were the bane of my existence in my formative years. But I got some respect for the Spice Girls.
Okay. So we looked up the video last night. It was Two Become One.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like on this box in the middle of
New York.
in the river.
In the river?
Yeah.
Is it a bay?
Oh man, I don't know.
Whatever
I'm sure it's a body of water.
And it was actually the World Trade Center, the original.
Yes,
was still
it was
there.
in the background. So there was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's Two Become One.
I need some love like I never needed love before. Wanna make love to you, baby.
Yeah.
We've been singing that all day.
All day.
Hours. It started last night.
Great harmonies.
Was it actually good?
No, he's...
You caught me.
It wasn't good. Yeah. Oh, man.
You were semi-on key.
You know, I kind of always think that we harmonize well.
Yeah. We talk well. So my dad was an engineer, and he had a band, and he was a songwriter and a musician and all the things. And when I was 12, it was really cool because he worked at the studio, and like all my friends, I'm like, yeah, we can go to the studio. How cool are we? And then, so we sang. He recorded us singing a song in Studio A.
Yeah.
At Fame. Yeah, that's not good. I knew then, like, you know, I should have a talk show or something, not a...
Yeah, and this works out.
An artist.
And this works out.
But I love music. Love music.
Yeah.
So somebody's behind me, aren't they? Okay.
All right, Ty. Well, we are so happy that you're on the show with us
Yes.
today. I mean, this just happened like kind of magically. You're in town.
Yeah.
And so you have a couple new songs coming out. You're recording some songs now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're just gonna keep an eye on you.
For sure. Yeah, no, it's...
When you come back to record, we're going to have to catch up.
Yes,
we'll
absolutely.
have to catch up again.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, well, we're looking forward to all your new stuff coming out. And we're so thankful that you're our theme song guy.
Oh, I'm thankful that you guys have... I mean, hey, it's the highest honor. So
hey, and if you want anybody for background vocals, I'm your girl.
Yeah.
I got you guys for next time.
Same.
For sure.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much. That's all the things.
Thank you for having me.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye.